Hey everybody, I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm glad I remembered to pull the camera out because I'm just really busy, and sometimes when it's the best vlogging day ever, those are the most productive days, and those are days that I don't pull the camera out because I'm just like going. And I had a day like that yesterday. I was just like so full of energy. I love it, guys. I've been feeling so good lately. Anyway, so yesterday I did so much. So in my last vlog I told you guys that we were going out of town for Dakota's work trip. Well, I just decided to stay home. We realized that on the last day, checkout of the hotel would be at 11, and he would still have class until like 4:30 or 5. And so I just didn't want to be hanging around by myself with Joseph for hours outside of the hotel, and I just decided to stay home so I can water my plants and get stuff done here. So yesterday I just did all kinds of stuff, and I cleaned the house and cleaned the floors, and I don't know why, because today the stuff I'm doing is just I'm just tracking stuff in all over the floors. So this is going to be an adoption type video, because that's what I'm doing today. I'm just going to put the house on hold a little bit and work on some garage sale stuff. So I've started, y'all might think I'm crazy for doing this, but I started washing some dishes that were donated to put at the sale. I know I'm not going to be able to wash everything probably that's donated, because there's already probably a lot of dishes donated and they're already at the storage. But as much as I can, I'm going to try to make things clean and nice. You know, I'm not just going to like kill myself over it. But these were just so pretty, but they were really foggy looking and dusty. These came from that big house that was in the first, or a couple vlogs ago. So they were super foggy and dusty, but they're pretty, and so I'm just kind of washing them. I'm not washing them perfectly, but I'm trying to just at least get most of the dust off, because things just look so much more appealing and worth buying whenever they're nice and clean. And that's one thing I didn't get to do last time, and so much of the stuff was just so dirty because, you know, it's stuff people have been storing or whatever. So then I washed these, and these look like totally different. Like they have new life, because like they almost didn't look clear. They were so dirty. So I have a set of 6 of these, and I'm just kind of washing them and pricing them, because we're gonna go drop off some stuff at the storage today, me and Joseph. And also, let me show you guys what I have going on by the front door. So here's what's going on in the front of the house. So I am trying to, I've just barely started. I'm trying to get clothes on hangers and group them according to size and gender as much as possible. And the clothes aren't gonna have price tags on them. We're gonna just kind of come up with, you know, a few prices. Like super nice dressy shirts will be this much. T-shirts I'm not gonna hang, like just regular t-shirts. I'm going to categorize them by size and put them in tubs, labeled tubs by size and gender, and they're all gonna be like 50 cents or something for t-shirts. But anyway, so I'm just gonna be categorizing all of these clothes and covering them with bags. I don't have a place to hang the clothes in the storage unit, but I was thinking that I could just, you know, get some really big trash bags, like the kinds made for leaves or something, which we should have some, but they're in the truck, and Dakota is out of town and he's got the truck keys, but I'm like in a hurry, so, and we're gonna need more anyway. So at the dollar store, I'm gonna look at their trash bags and just, you know, poke the hangers through and cover the clothes with the trash bags and just lay them, so that the day that we're having to load everything back up and take it to the location of the sale, they'll just be ready to just pop onto the clothing rack, which is probably going to be ratchet straps tightened between 2 poles. We did that last time, but this time we're going to do a lot more. And then also, if I need more space, I'll do the pallet clothing racks that I talked about in one of my previous videos. Not all of this stuff is clothes. I think I see some like blankets and some kid stuff. I did 3 bags already yesterday, but they were really easy because they were like comforters and things like that, so there wasn't much in each bag. Those are already priced, put back into the bags, and then I labeled the bags. So like I wrote on masking tape, I wrote kids hyphen girls bedding hyphen priced, so that the day we take it out there, we already know, you know, where it needs to be delivered. You know, like for Dakota, he'll know, like I'll tell him, you know, like, hey, kid stuff is gonna go in the back corner, so whenever he's bringing the trailer, he can bring all the kid stuff and put it in one big pile over there, and I will get to it and I'll know, whoo, this is already priced, and so it's ready to just set out on a table or whatever. Oh, I'm feeling so good because we didn't have time to do any of this last time. We were pricing stuff that day, like while we were setting up, and I'm surprised we got as much priced as we did, but this time I'm hoping it's going to be just a lot smoother, and I'm praying that we have more help this time, so I think it'll be really good. I didn't get too much in this box because I put this big lampshade in here, but I just don't want the lampshade to get all dusty sitting in storage. It's covered in plastic, but not all the way, so I don't know. But I got a few things. It is so hot outside. I haven't checked the temperature, but just going out there to load one box and my back is sweating. So I turned the car on to get it all good and cooled down. I just got to get Joseph's shoes on, and we're going to make a very quick stop at the storage for me to just throw that stuff that's priced in there because there's no AC and it's going to be hot. Throw that stuff in there, and then I've got to go to the dollar store to get some candy that I promised the children's church kids last week if they memorized their memory verse. And then on Sunday they were all so excited to tell me, so I've got to get their favorite candy bars. I probably can't do that every single week. Well, it started out me saying I'll give them a piece of candy, and then it's turned into like king-size Reese's and stuff like that. But that's okay, they deserve it. So I've got to go get that, some milk, maybe some conditioner, and something else. Oh, I need to see if they have like cute little bags to deliver my crocheted earrings in for anybody who orders my earrings. All of that money is going to the adoption fundraising. Also, I feel like there was something else I was supposed to get at the dollar store. I'll figure it out when I get there. That was really dumb to say that I would make it, or that I would figure it out when I get there. We all know how that goes. So I sat down for a minute and made me a little list. So, and I remembered it was trash bags for the clothes. So that's good. Now I want to get his shoes on, and he's not gonna like it when I turn the TV off. You ready to go bye-bye? You'll go to the dollar store? Yeah. He said, yeah. Look at you. Say hi. It is 7:02 now. I kind of hit a lull where I was trying to come up with what I wanted to teach the kids this Wednesday at church. So we just now started getting kids. I go to a small church, but all of a sudden we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kids besides Joseph. And so I taught them last Wednesday, and I'm going to teach them tomorrow. And it was kind of last minute because we kind of have like a couple of us who are willing to teach the kids, and we haven't really come up with a for sure like who is doing it when, you know, it's new. So anyway, I'm doing it this Wednesday, and I was just racking my brain, and I was like, just like looking online at all these different object lessons and stuff, and sometimes I just do better using my own brain. So I talked to my mom a little bit, and I was like, my brain is stuck, and I was like, I really just want to talk about like really like break just the super basic things because I don't know how much church these kids have been to. Last time I talked about prayer, what is prayer, and just a real simple lesson. So this time I'm going to talk about sin, and so I like doing like object lessons and fun interactive things, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just completely trash the room. And I'm just going to have the door closed until it's time for us to all walk in together. And I mean, I'm going to make it look as gross as I can without it being actually gross. So like my mom had the idea of doing like a fake dirty diaper and maybe getting some like fake dog poop, because sin really is that disgusting. I mean, it is a bad thing, and that's what I want to get into these kids' heads. And then you know, I'll have the table overturned and stuff like that, and then we'll clean it up all together, and I'll make it kind of fun and funny, you know, like hold up the diaper and like, you know, gag and all this stuff, and just be like, man, we can't be learning about Jesus in this room like this. Like, we got to get this picked up and give them gloves and make it fun. We'll clean it all up, and then I'll go into the lesson about, you know, how sin is a mess and how Jesus is the only one who can clean us up, and just, you know, talk about the basics of sin that way, and how we don't have to let sin destroy our lives, and our lives can be beautiful and our hearts can be clean. Just, you know, simple but very fun and memorable, hopefully. So I am making Joseph some tacos for supper. He just now woke up because he had a late nap, and it was like a pretty long nap. So yeah, he didn't fall asleep until 5. I put him in his bed at like 4 something, but he was in there playing, but he really needed a nap, so I just let him, and I hear him now. So as soon as he's done eating, I've got to go pick up some more donations. It's a lady I know. She actually donated to our last garage sale too, and she said it has to be after 7 because she's gone to some class. So hopefully I'll get this taco stuff done. I really probably should go before he eats, but he needs to eat, so I'll just cook that up real quick and we'll go. And I asked her if it can fit in the trunk of a car, and she said, I'm not sure, but we can try. But she lives really close, so I can always make 2 trips. And I was hoping on getting some of this organized during his nap, but I didn't. I just was late. I was so tired. I made me iced coffee and just had a brain block with the lesson, but it's because I was looking through other people's lessons. I just needed to use my own brain and talk to my mom for a minute, and she was like, well, if you want to talk about sin, that should be easy. And so that just helped. Talking to mom helped. She's super good at children's church and coming up with ideas and object lessons and things like that. Alright, it is late, like 11 something, but I just like had to get some of these clothes on hangers. So, man, I'm really thinking about how to price these clothes because I want it to be simple for us for checking out, you know, and just simple so that people aren't all asking like, you know, about each individual thing. And I also don't want to have to put price tags on everything because we would spend a fortune on price tags. But it's hard, you know, because you've got like brand new t-shirts with the tag still on them, and then you've got t-shirts like, you know, normal t-shirts that have been worn a lot. So it's interesting. And you know, like you could say like all jackets are this much, you know, like $2. But then you got a brand new jacket with a tag still on it. Then you got a, you know, a raggedy, you know, old denim jacket. So if you have any advice, let me know. I can't remember what we did last time. I think it was like all t-shirts 50 cents, all like polos and button-ups for the men were like $3, like if they were super nice. And then I don't know, I think most everything else was like $1. But it's hard because in women's clothes it's kind of the same way. It's like all the clothes are just so different, but I want it to be easy enough, you know. But I want to make sure that we're like the super nice things, we're not like, you know, doing too cheap, but I also want stuff priced to sell. So all of these right here, I just went ahead and hung them here because I had space. But this whole group is extra large men's, and I feel like that's, you know, a decent enough bundle that I could put them in a like put a trash bag over them and label the trash bag. And these are all men's pants. I feel like I'll get a lot more men's pants, but oh well, maybe I can go ahead and put them in a baggie just to get them out of my house. I could take them to the storage tomorrow. I've got this pile is like mediums, so I'm just trying to go through it all and figure this out. I ended up going to the storage 3 times today to drop off small loads of stuff. I went to my mom's because she had a couple of boxes of things, mostly kitchen things, so I priced them at her house, and because I'm trying to price as many things in the AC as possible. And then we took those over. We also went to that lady's house and picked up her stuff, which was quite a bit. It filled my mom's car, and that's part of what I just got done organizing. But she also had some kitchen stuff, and I didn't get that priced, but we did take it to the storage building. So I'm working through it all. Then you got kids' clothes, and it's like, I feel like those should be cheaper than the adult clothes, you know, but I don't know. It's confusing. I'm just wanting to make this as smooth and easy, you know, for everybody as possible. But it's fun though. I like doing all this because I know that whatever I do here, I'm not gonna have to do the week of or the day of. Okay, it is another day. I'm outside because both boys are asleep and I tend to talk loud when I'm filming. So I think the last thing I filmed was me hanging clothes on hangers. So I got a whole bunch on hangers, and I'm categorizing them by gender and size. And I think I've finally come to the conclusion that, like, I'm just gonna kind of do like overall prices. Like, I'll do like dress pants and jeans for adults and teens are like all gonna be the same price, and then shirts are all gonna be the same price except for like t-shirts, like that are, you know, have stuff on them that's very specific that people really probably won't want to get unless they're like looking for work shirts or something, and those will just be like in a box for like 50 cents or something like that. And then there's a few things that I might need to put individual prices on. Like there's this brand new like Nike jacket that says it's $45 and the tag's still on there. So I may have like a separate little section of things that are priced individually, maybe. I don't know. People might just move the price tags. We had some of that going on at the last garage sale. People were like switching tags or pulling the tags off, but it's fine. I mean, you know, you just do what you can do. You're still making money. I mean, all of this stuff was so generously donated. So my entryway is still full of clothes, but it's like a whole new batch of clothes. I have been working so hard and trying to price things, like bringing some stuff to the house and pricing them in the house where it's not so hot, and then making multiple trips, me and Dakota, now that he's back home, to the storage. And I'm thinking it's really going to be so worth it when we get there the day before the sale and we're setting stuff up. It is going to be so nice knowing that all of those clothes are categorized, because last time we didn't even have men's and women's until we got there, and we didn't have enough room to hang them all. And so the entire sale, I was like trying to unbox clothes and hang them, and we didn't have enough hangers, and we didn't have enough spaces to hang everything. And people loved the clothes. They were all sitting out on the hot concrete digging through boxes. I was shocked, but I don't want them to have to do that. I think we'll sell a lot better this time. It's not going to be as hot because it's going to be a whole month later than the last time. Y'all might hear the thunder. It's very cloudy out here, which is so great. It has been so dry, and where we're at, I think if it wasn't going to rain soon, or if it doesn't start raining more, they're probably about to cut off our water and make it to where we can't go wash our cars, which we like hardly ever wash our car. Make it to where you can't use your sprinkler in your yard, because they've done that before here. It's super dry here. The ponds and lakes are all drying up. So I'm so glad to see that it's probably about to rain. I wish I didn't water my plants earlier, but that's okay. Anyway, so I'm about to go in and hang some more clothes. I have one small clothing rack over at the storage unit, and it's already full, and so I've just started gently laying the rest on the ground. Do y'all hear that? Anyway, I better go in. I don't want to get struck by lightning, but it's so nice to sit outside without dying of heat. It's so nice. Oh, there's a lightning. Okay. Let's get in. Isn't it lovely? Okay, it is like over a week later since that last clip. I just now was able to edit this video yesterday, and I realized that I never said goodbye. So I'm gonna go ahead and end that vlog before I add some more. I do have some, like, you know, information type updates for you guys about the adoption, like how much we've raised, and a new fundraiser that we're doing and stuff like that. I will link I will put my Venmo name and my CashApp name down in the description for anyone who would like to donate towards our adoption fee, which is $40,000. I know it's a lot, it's crazy, but we appreciate all of the support, all of the prayers, all of the donations. No donation is a small amount. It just takes a lot of people doing a little bit, and things happen like, you know, like magic, it seems. But I know that God has his hand in all of this, and if you can't donate, that's perfectly fine. I'm so thankful for you guys watching my videos and just being supportive. Like 99.99% of people are supportive of newborn adoption, and we do get some random comments from people who are hateful and not supportive. I haven't had one on here for this round, but like on Facebook and stuff, I've already had some like opposition. And anyway, so I just want to let you know I appreciate all of the support and your kind comments and all of your prayers. I think that's all. I've got to hurry and get a few things ready while Joseph takes a nap, because we're going to be babysitting tonight. Me and Dakota and Joseph, we're all going to go and babysit our pastor's kids. So it'll be like all evening. So I better drink me some iced coffee before we go, because they got a lot of energy, and so does Joseph. All right, that's it. I will see you guys in my next video. I love you. Bye-bye.